Joyful, joyful, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee.
Hi, Miss Alice.
Hi, Bunny. How are you?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the
Awfully
Great
good to see
Journey.
you. Wow.
You know what? You were just singing Ode to Joy, weren't you?
I sure was.
Well, I was just playing Ode to Joy.
Yeah, I could hear it when you came in. It's a little bit of different arrangement, but I like it.
It's pretty exciting. So this is out of our hymnal, and it's
Sure
an
is.
old hymn, right?
Couple of centuries old.
Wow, and this takes that old hymn and originally by Beethoven and turns it into something really hip-hop and new,
Like it.
right?
Well, it's 21st century,
Well,
for heaven's
yeah.
sake. Even Beethoven would want it that way.
He would.
Yes.
You know, that reminds me, Miss Alice, because there's a saying that all things old become new again. And our lesson that we're working on this month is God's greatest commandment. And we hear it through Jesus in the book of the book of Matthew. And Matthew 22, and he was being tested by the Pharisees in the temple. They wanted to trip him up, and because they followed all of these laws, 600 laws, and they were sticklers about them, and they wanted to trip up Jesus because he was so knowledgeable. He scared them.
And he was just a kid.
Yeah.
He wasn't grown up.
So they asked him, what is God's greatest commandment? And he said, love God with all your heart, all your being, and all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself, as an addition. Well, that just blew them away. But you know what? That wasn't original to Jesus. It was actually, he was going back into the Old Testament, the Hebrew scriptures in Deuteronomy, when God told Moses, yeah, I've given you these 10 commandments, but you know what the greatest commandment is? Love God with all your heart, all your being, and all your mind. So Jesus took what was old and made it new again to remind us that that one commandment is the most important and the most joyful, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Because it helps us live our lives the way God really wants us to, by loving God and loving our neighbors as ourselves. You know what? That is so joyful.
Well, these days you got to work at it.
You got to work at joy. That is so joyful to have that one important commandment. Let's sing it again.
May I add a little, let me see. Oh, yeah. Here.
Yeah, a little percussion.
A little 21st century.
And
percussion.
you sing along with us too. Miss Alice, don't you just wait and long for the days that we can...
You don't know how much I miss seeing you and hearing you and talking with you. Thank you for pictures you've sent and Facebook stuff you sent. But I want to see you in person.
I do too.
Absolutely.
Ready?
Ready.
Joyful, joyful, we adore thee, God of glory, God of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee.